this, you're an aspiring Hoddy yourself, or you're a current Hoddy, or whatever, you'll find yourself doing a lot of loading out. In fact, it'll probably be most of your job. But, yeah, that's what we're on today. But we're just loading out today. We're back on the corner plot. Now we haven't jumped on it too soon yet, just because we're waiting for it to get inspected. But in the meantime, Changi's working on them semi-bungalows that we've got going, and so he can manage himself down there fine at the moment. So priority for me is to get this big corner plot loaded out. But yeah, so loading out this corner plot, it's pretty big. I'm going to take a few packs from normal to just do this one side. I've nearly finished the front now, but as long as we've finished the front, well, I've got the whole front and then a stack on around either corner as well, then he's ready to go and he can just start on that. And that's basically, yeah, as soon as I'm up to there, it's good for him to go. So we're onto the joist lift now. So, just as if we're going from the ground again. Because the bricks at the moment, they're about three or four quarters above like where the boards are. So that basically means that, let me get down to your level, guys. Basically means that we're just going to approach it the exact same way. So I told you on them semi-detached bungalows, we did them 21 quarters high, and the same here, we're just going to go another 21 quarters, so that means stacks of 9 bricks. Again, I've actually got grabs to show you. Grabs. Get these, don't be doing the, I mean, if you want to, you can be doing the whole, stacking them like that. Carrying them 12 at a time, or however many at a time you can. But that's just impractical, especially when, well, personally, especially when you're trying to stack them up for your brickie to use. So I definitely much prefer using the grabs. Again, 6 in each, so you get 12 bricks out per trip. So yeah, stacks 9 high, and then obviously under any windows, cut them back down, cut the stacks down to about 7 high. And that's what I'm just going to be doing the whole way around. Luckily we're doing just getting just above sills, halfway up the windows. So there's no lintels to deal with on this lift, which is nice, no arches. Yeah, but another thing for this joist lift, I've got another one of my jobs is to get the thermal blocks of brick out for the beam fill. Now, I'm gonna, come with me. The blocks and brick out for the beam fill, it's these things here. See, there's blocks, and there's a few bricks here, but you'll notice that these aren't bricks, they're blocks that I've cut. Now, I've cut these to very specific sizes because they're supposed to fit in these gaps here. Because obviously blocks are going to go in here to bring it up to the top of the joist, and the bricks can go up, the thermal bricks can go along the top of that. And then that's when we start building the thermal block wall on the inside. Now obviously between these joists, most of them, you can fit a block in. Obviously you can have a 10mm joint there, you got the block, then there's this little gap here. Now that gap is what you fill, this is what you fill the gap with. Right, so let's go over this whole working out the beam fill idea. So obviously I measured this, it came out, this distance in between the joists is 552mm. So 552. So obviously the gap between, that's the gap between. So we know that one of these blocks is 440, and then on one side of it there's going to be a 10mm joint, and obviously on the other side of it there's going to be a 10mm joint. However, that doesn't make 552, does it? So we need to get a second block in there that we cut. So obviously we take that plus, so obviously there's going to be a block of a certain width in there. Let's use X. My A-level maths is really coming out here. And then obviously on the other side of that, to meet up with the joist, there we go, there's our joists. There's going to be another joint of 10mm, or hopefully should be. So obviously we just need to figure out that, which is easy. We just add all them up, take away from 552. And I came out to 82mm. I think that's right anyway. So X equals 82. Bit of maths for you there. Really, yeah, it's not too bad, you know, whip the calculator. I mean, I had to whip the calculator out for that. The mental maths isn't too great. So 82mm should be, well, the block for that, which, I don't know if I've actually cut it, but nope, it's hiding. So that should be roundabouts 82. Again, because it's with that Blockbuster bolster thing, it's not going to be too accurate. As you can see, the cut isn't the best. However, that's going to get filled with mortar. That's the cut that'll be there. So it should be filling it right up there. Nice and good. Obviously, make life a lot easier if we had a block splitter, but I don't know if Changi's told you on his channel or whatever, but they're very hard to come around. They're very expensive. You know, you can't find one for under 300 quid these days, you know, secondhand eBay, all rusted, that 50 years old. So yeah, so that is how you work out the block for your beam fill. Just a bit of adding and subtracting. All right, everyone, so that is us done for Friday. Didn't get any footage today, but I just thought I'd stick this on the end of Thursday's video just to catch you all up, because I didn't upload it last night. Didn't get the time to. But yeah, so that's us done for Friday. Today we got brick and block done on the front and backs of one of the semi bungalows. So next Monday that'll be ready, just to top them off, basically just the blocks, really just top them off the last few courses. And then we're gonna jump onto the party wall, because we at the moment can't get onto our big corner plot because they're doing a lot of service excavations nearby it, so no one's allowed up on the scaffolding until they've backfilled it all. But they seem to be on filling them all in now, so as we're leaving today. So hopefully maybe Monday, yeah, we'll top them off, probably stick on that plot until that party wall's done, and then once the party wall's done, we've got just that plot done. Then I reckon we'll jump back onto the corner plot, because that's ready to go out now. I mean, at least the front side of it anyway. So that's all. So yeah, that's the plan for next week, really. Again, if you enjoyed the video, well, Thursday's video and the content I put on there, if you enjoyed that, please leave a like, please leave a comment, seeing what you thought of it, opinions and all that. I greatly appreciate any feedback, just to at least point me in the right direction of what you guys want to see and all that. And if you're new here, even maybe consider subscribing. After all, it is free, and if you decide you're absolutely sick of me after the first video or whatnot, then you can unsubscribe anytime. It's brilliant like that. Anyway, yeah, hopefully see you in a video next week.